All right. Welcome back to another episode of Light Skin Pod, and we're on 63, episode 63. Still growing, pushing towards that 100 number. We have a crazy celebration. Maybe have the president on. Who knows what we'll be by then? I mean, look at us now, growing a lot. Today we're here. If you want to introduce yourself.
Yeah. I'm Andrew. I'm a local Duluthian that owns a few different businesses in town.
Dope. Awesome. We're going to get into those later, but thanks for being on with us.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so like always, tell us about baby Andrew.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah, born in a small farm town down by Rochester. Sure. Lived the dream, just rocking and rolling. Graduated high school, decided to go to Mankato to live my years of college. Got to Mankato, realized it's Mankato, and then decided, hey, I'm going to go to Duluth, and fell in love with the city and have been here ever since.
Just randomly.
I toured both places at the same time, one day Mankato, one day Duluth, and got them crisscrossed. Okay. So I was like, oh, this thing's at Mankato, this thing's at Duluth, and I chose Mankato. I get there, I'm like, hey, where's this thing? And they're like, oh, we don't have that. And I was like, okay, but what about this? And they're like, we don't have that either. Okay. And then, you know, high school love. It's like my girlfriend at the time was going to Duluth, and she's like, hey, I'm going to Duluth. It's going to be great. You should come. And so I was like, let's do it. So I decided to transfer. I was a band kid, so I was in the marching band. So I got there. Drums.
Okay.
Yeah, I played the biggest bass drum.
Got it.
My back is still not a fan of me for it.
That's the one that you.
Yeah, the big Pookie.
The big body, big Pookie.
Yeah, big Pookie.
Yeah.
So did you play that in college as well?
Yeah, for 4 years at UMD.
Nice. That's got to be fun.
Super fun. I led the pep band for a few years, and so I got to go to all the Frozen Fours when at the perfect, and it was a free hotel, free travel, free in. So I got to play music and watch hockey for free. So life was great.
What year did you graduate?
2019 and 2020. There's a clerical error. So I was going to get a job right out of college, and they're like, yeah, we just need to get your diploma to prove that, and never got it. So I reached out to UMD and was like, hey, can I get my diploma? And they're like, you never graduated. And I was like, well, I walked, here's the pictures, and they're like, oh yeah.
Oh, that is you.
That is you, yeah. And then they're like, oh,
Andrew?
We'll move things around. And I was like, okay, cool. And then 2 days later, I got my diploma. I was like, oh, cool.
Okay.
So.
What did you study?
Entrepreneurship and organizational management.
Nice, all right.
Yeah.
We're backtracking, then I'm going to come back to this. So I got a second major at UMD between 16 and fall of 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think.
16 to 19?
No, maybe it was 16 to 18.
It was right before COVID.
No. All right, so I came in August of 16. I came here. Started college. 1 year, 2 years. It had to be fall. It was fall of 18. Never mind, so it wasn't 19. Because right before COVID, I was working at Cirrus. And then, as COVID happened winter of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, February of 20, everything shut down. Or March, whatever. And then I started NYS fall of 20. So that makes sense. I was just wondering if I ever seen you. I probably saw you somewhere. I used to be all over that campus, acting a damn fool.
I ran the lettuce club. That's what people knew me for.
Look at this body.
Hey.
Not a lot of lettuce.
Well, it was a lettuce eating competition. So every semester we'd meet once a semester, and we'd have a lettuce eating competition.
Did you start this?
I was a tour guide at UMD.
Okay.
And then one thing that they always talked about was this mythical lettuce club.
Okay.
And when I got there, it didn't exist. And they talked about it, they hyped it up,
yeah.
And I was like, well, if I'm gonna sell this thing, I probably should make it. So I did it for 6 semesters. We started with 2 people. Mm-hmm. Last year was 55 people. And if you win, you become the head of lettuce.
That's wild.
And we donated some money to local food shelves there was a buy-in, all of that jazz. Super One sponsored us, so we got all of our lettuce for free. And
That is hilarious.
Yeah, the last year we got a New York Times article written about us.
Okay.
They had a reporter come in. It was weird, like this small little thing, but yeah. So
that's insane.
Yeah, that's. Anytime I go to UMD, they're like, yeah, that's the lettuce club guy. So,
how much lettuce can one eat?
you know, the record is wild. I actually never won it. So the theory was the winner would become the head of lettuce and run the show, which logistically is a horrible idea. So it's like a ceremonial, like we made a literal like crown of lettuce and put it on people. But the record was like 1 minute and 54 seconds.
To eat what?
A literal head of lettuce. Yeah, okay. You don't have to eat like the butt of it, like the
little part.
Yeah. But it was BYOD, bring your own dressing. But yeah, those guys, it was wild. Like just.
And lettuce. So I was reading about this years ago. I read about Kobayashi, the guy who eat all the hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
He trains by eating lettuce. Because lettuce expands your stomach.
It is wild.
But it's like barely any calories. Mm-hmm. So that's how he trains. He'd just eat hella lettuce. That's insane.
Yeah.
We should try it one day.
I recommend. It's super fun.
Just try it.
But it makes you like, you won't eat lettuce for like a month and a half after.
Fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably go to
it's got, if you threw up lettuce, that would have to be terrible.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Terrible.
Yeah.
You really gotta chew it down.
Yeah.
That's terrible, dude.
And then, like, the funny thing was every year, like a week before, it would be like some lettuce outbreak, like, oh, there's E. coli in lettuce, and it would be like, are we having it? It's like, oh.
Damn right we are.
Yeah, we'd have to buy the organic lettuce.
Sign a waiver.
Yep.
That's what it is.
So.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
How have I never heard of this? I definitely would have did it.
I know, it was like.
I would have ate the hell out of some lettuce.
We did it, the first year we did it in the Kirby Ballroom, and then it outgrew that space, so we ended up doing it like where they do all the tabling right by the bookstore.
Oh yeah.
Like just like people would walk by and just stare. Like it was wild.
Insane. Yeah. I love that. Back up a little bit. All right, we're going back to your hometown. Do you have siblings?
Yeah, 2 sisters.
Okay, older, younger?
Both older.
Okay. And then you said where you grew up was a farm town. Did y'all live on a farm or?
Farm adjacent. Okay. So we lived like right here across the street was a farm. This was cornfield. But like my grandparents had the family farm, which was like 3 generations of farming. But my uncles got that instead of us. So my being right next to Rochester, it's really, you either work for Mayo or work for someone that works for Mayo.
Got it, okay.
So my dad owned a computer company and my mom was a nurse for Mayo. Got it,
okay. What was it like growing up in that town? Like, what did y'all do for fun?
You know, it was pretty, the name of the town's Plainview, and it's a pretty plain view. Okay. There's not much to see. It's one of those like small town communities where you play football next to a cornfield, and if you've ever, that's probably the most painful thing I've ever done. Really? Is because part of the game is half the fun is pushing people into the cornfield, and I don't know if you've ever been tackled into corn, but it is like sharp. Like
I bet.
The stalks will like, you just end up being like, you know when you're wet and you lay on grass and you're itchy, it's that, but then with cuts.
Y'all sideline was next to a cornfield?
Like right next to a cornfield.
Was it 9-man or 11?
11.
Okay.
I want to go see this field.
Yeah. It's like Field of Dreams, so football.
That's legendary. Absolutely legendary. The lights and just corn everywhere. Come on now.
So how big was the school?
Graduated 12. With 104.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sidelines. So you had a stadium or
bleachers? This was more like backyard. Like we had this big plot of grass that was next to the cornfield. Like the real like high school stadium was again cornfield adjacent, but it had like fencing. So like when you're all padded up, you wouldn't get tackled into corn.
Okay. What position you played in football?
I played. I was a lineman for a while, and then I gave that up because I wanted to be a receiver. I was like, I'm tall, I'm long. And they're like, no, we don't want you that. So
Crush your whole dream.
I know. So I switched over to soccer.
Yeah.
And I became a goalie in soccer for my high school career, and then into like intramurals of college.
For sure. All right. So when you got to Duluth, had you been to Duluth before?
Like once.
Okay.
And there was like the tour. First time I'd ever been there was the tour at UMD.
Okay. All right. So when you came up here through college, did you know like just kind of where you wanted to settle at, or?
Oh,
what was
yeah.
you thinking after college?
For sure. So right after college, I wanted to do the big thing. I wanted to go work for Hulu, Netflix. Like I got I was like 5th round at Google. And then I went and I was like a day away from moving out to Chicago for a third-party distribution company that was going to be a super cool gig, like the penthouse office, all the perks. But this, I ran the entrepreneur competition at UMD, the Shark Tank, and I met this guy that was starting an incubator, which is basically a business starter. It takes ideas and brings it to funding, all that jazz. And it was in the attic of one of the Duluth neurosurgeon's mansions. So like super weird, super quirky. And he offered me a job, and I was like, well, I don't want to leave this place. So I started there, working on a few different brands. One was like, I still think it has legs. It was an app called Platonic, and it was basically Tinder but for friends.
All right.
So
I was
like,
gonna say that sounds like a dating app.
Yeah. So it's exactly that, but without the intimacy. So like, especially in today's world, it's so hard to just find friends. Like you want to play football, and it's like, where do I find 11 other people to play, or 21 other people to play? Or like even, there's just so many weird, quirky things. Like I want to go rock climbing, but I need a belay partner. And so we wanted to create this app that was fully activity based, and you could just meet people and set up meets throughout the town. And then the pandemic hit, and it was like, well, that that app it died real fast.
I've heard something like this. And what's crazy? I think I heard about it at UMD, where you can go on this. It is like an app or something, and you can search an activity, and then it just bring up all these people that are interested in this activity. Then you can like post in this chat to say, "Oh, I'm having let's say hiking. I want to go hiking at this place on this day. Anybody interested?" And then people can like respond to it and say, "Yeah, I'm interested." Blah blah. Which is a dope thing. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with everything.
100%.
But that sucks that you gotta go online to find people to do simple everyday activities with. It's like, well, that's the world we're in now. It sucks.
Yeah, it's just hard to find those niche groups of people without having a community.
For sure.
So yeah, it was going to be the big next thing, and then turned out to be a worldwide shutdown.
So then what? COVID's here. Boom.
Yep. So our incubator was funded mainly by neurosurgeons and doctors. And so when the pandemic hit, they couldn't do their elective surgeries, which was a big part of their revenue stream. And so they backed out a lot of their funding, and the incubator ended up not running. But we met this group of guys that were starting a really interesting company out in Belize. And it was, have you ever heard of the lionfish?
Oh, yes.
Like a real fish?
Yeah, it's an invasive fish.
Yeah, super poisonous.
Yeah.
All right, I do know. I thought we were talking about something else. I just want to make sure. I tapped into my Planet Blue just now.
Yes, I watched something on this. This is interesting.
So basically there's this invasive species of lionfish. Super beautiful fish. The Lake Superior Aquarium has one. And it's a gorgeous fish, so people would get it and put it in their fish tank, but they're extremely territorial. So they would kill all the other fish, and people got mad. So they bought them. Florida, we're like, oh, this is the cool fish. It killed all of their other expensive fish, and they're like, I'm sick of this. And they just dumped it in the ocean because they were like, hey, it's a saltwater fish. It's saltwater. And so they started with no predators, and these bad boys can they can mate up to 200, or they can have up to 200 to 300,000 babies in a year.
Damn.
Yeah, they can like
100,000.
and they are
They gonna work.
yeah, and with no natural predators, they just exploded. And the way that they work is they mainly go into coral reefs because they like the protection, and they eat all of the things that all of the other fishes eat. And so it's killing all the other fish, which affects the algae in the coral life, killing the coral reef. This was especially bad in the Belizean coral reef, where that coral reef, I forgot the numbers specifically, but it makes up between like 15 to 25% of the air we breathe.
Damn.
Like it is a massive coral reef, and the lionfish are just destroying it. So without it, the air quality is gonna drastically change.
Yeah.
And so we started this company called Ola Coral at the time. It rebranded after we had it acquired, but it basically hired Belizean lobster and conch fishermen who could only fish during certain periods due to regulations to fish in this off season where they're just sitting around for $3 to $4 a fish, compared to like $2 to $3 a lobster or conch.
Strictly lionfish.
Strictly lionfish.
Got it.
And so the other thing that happens is, since they're bellowed into the coral reefs, you can't net trap them.
Yep.
You actually have to spear them.
Oh, so you gotta go in the water.
You have to dive in, spear the fish, and then grab them, which is super fun. Like,
I bet it's fun as hell.
and so like the average person can probably spear 100 to 300 fish a year, or sorry, a day. Yeah, and so
I got 6 in me.
I believe in you.
7.
I mean, think of it though. At 100,000, they reproduce.
Yeah.
If you get 100,
You're doing nothing.
but that's still 1 million, right? 1 million fish,
In theory,
in theory.
well, I guess.
Or is that 10
What do you
million?
think?
Well,
they're
if each fish can produce 100,000
Oh
fish
yeah,
per
you
year.
get 100. That's 10 million fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you doing math.
Yeah.
This is huge.
And they're pretty. They get up to like this big. Like they're a big fish, and so the trend had just started of eating them, and so we used a lot of marketing and tactics to help promote that even further.
Wasn't this on Shark Tank?
There was a company on Shark Tank that did do it.
Yeah.
We were one of the first on this. And since then, like, we sold the company, and it's gone bigger because of how much of a need it is. Like at the time, this was like mid-COVID. Like, everything was shut down. We had never been to Belize. Like, the day that we went to Belize was after we sold the company.
Damn.
But one of the guys was a Belizean on the team, and so he had all the connects. And the beauty was they already had like the lobsters. They already had they had all of the fisheries already set up. So it was just implementing our fish into an already built system.
That's dope, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the entire market. Just now, are the studies showing that coral reef is kind of becoming back stable again, or is it so many of those fish that's populated now that you won't see numbers for a long time?
It needs a lot of work, and it's that, and like not bashing on the cruise lines, but a lot of the cruise lines are doing a lot of damage too.
Yeah.
So it's like there's multiple things, and being Belize is such a tourist-heavy economy,
Yeah.
it's hard for them to make regulation to change that because of if any of the cruise lines leave,
They lose a lot of money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn, yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it's a hard, really hard game where it's like, in the perfect world, they're like, yeah, we're shutting all this down. We're gonna give a bounty on every lionfish you catch, yada yada. But they're a small country that is hanging on after post-COVID.
Interesting. Here's why I was watching this documentary on Netflix. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. Never been. But then I watched the poop cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
I never cruises never
I'll
interested me.
Never get on a cruise.
No.
Dude, they were in sewage, just walking around.
Yeah.
No, are you crazy? I'd have swum back to New Jersey from wherever I was.
Yeah, the only thing that intrigues me is like the all-inclusive aspect, where it's just you don't have to think. It's like that's the only
You just eat.
Yeah.
But then I saw a video of these people getting in fights because they ran out of chicken tenders at lunch. Boxing. I'm talking about throwing them things. I said, nah. Over chicken tenders? First of all, why are we eating chicken tenders on the cruise? Joe would eat chicken tenders on the cruise.
Okay.
He doesn't really.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good chicken tender.
Thank you.
These are shaped like animals.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, little pandas.
I think those make it better.
He make the
Thank
sounds
you.
when
Yeah.
he don't come. Okay now, bud.
Yeah.
We're grown. Just calm down. Hopefully you got some chicken tenders when we go to Madhouse.
We do.
There you go. I got your back, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so you sell this company. What's next?
Then I did the whole thing in Duluth. We went out to Belize after. I started working for a cybersecurity firm, doing operations stuff, management, like just working. They did mainly government contracts.
For Pat McAfee?
No, not for Pat McAfee.
Oh, okay.
Well, I wish. I would have gotten a whole.
You're down in Belize, you know.
Tell us about Pat.
Yeah.
No, a super cool company. I can't say much because with the government contracts and stuff, but very, very good people. And then bumped into two of my buddies. One guy did the fish company with, and then the other guy was doing all of Chris Lindahl's marketing. So like all of the billboards you see of Chris, he's the one that designed them. And we were like just joking because we were all doing independent contracting for marketing. Like I was doing more strategy, social. Josh was doing online ads management, like for big companies, and then Benji was doing Chris's stuff.
For sure.
And we were like, what if we just brought this thing together and created a marketing solution that didn't cost $100,000?
Yeah.
And so we came together with that thought of like, let's create a marketing agency that just implements ourselves into other companies and acts as a full department, but then they don't have to pay us full price kind of thing.
Okay.
And so we started Finden, which is German for to find.
Okay.
So it,
cool.
like to find your blank, your clients, your brand, yada yada. So we started that 5 years ago, and that's been growing ever since.
Cool.
And then from there, rocked and rolled, moved into the Garfield News building, which is a tiny little cute building. And then in 2023, Chili Billy's announced they were closing, and my mentor and I like loved the place. Like we went there all the time, and I sent him the text of the news article and was like, "Oh, that's a bummer. Where are we gonna go now?" And he's like, he texts me back the number of Bill, the OG Mr. Chili himself, was like, hit him up. And I was like, okay, like, so I call this guy and I'm like, hey, congrats on retiring. Like, I hope everything goes well. And he's like, I was like, dude, are there any other buyers? I'd love to continue like going there. And he's like, no, but do you want to buy it? I was like, well, but I'm really bad at saying no. I'll basically take almost any opportunity. And they were like, he was like, you want to buy it? And I was like, let me talk to a guy. So my business partner in that is a guy named Adam, commercial banker. And I was like, he's on my volleyball team at Skyline.
Yep.
And I was like, hey man, how do you want to buy a frozen yogurt shop? And not even like, didn't even blink, was just like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, well, I said it as a joke, but I guess we're going. And like, I just like week would pass, and I never brought it up again. And he was like, when are we doing this thing? I was like, well, I guess I have to talk to him.
He's that serious.
Yep. And Bill gave me an offer, and it was a really good offer. And here we are. Then press came out, and it was wild how many kids came up to me, and like kids came up, and then like business leaders were like, my kids love Chili Billy's. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
I don't get as much of that anymore, but like it was wild how many people would come up and be like, that's the Chili Billy's guy.
How many Chili Billies are there?
There are 3.
I thought that was like a national chain.
I know, right?
No, I see, and I knew it wasn't a national chain. They have a chain, but it's called something else.
Yeah, there's like Cherry Berry, there's Menchie's.
Cherry Berry might be the one I was thinking of.
That's crazy. When I saw Chili Billies, I always thought it was a national chain.
I wish.
Not yet.
Got time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You need to put one in Belize.
Hey.
For them damn fishermen.
Yeah, true that.
Give me 10% for that.
Hey.
We'll talk later.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll put your face.
Try for 20. Trying to get us together. Trying to grow this this right here.
There we go.
Till to do it. So there's the one up by UMD.
Yep.
The one in the mall.
Yep.
This is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
I think I could have swore one time I was like at the Mall of America and I saw Chili Billies.
No, but there. Gotta get one there. Gotta lock it.
One day. Yeah.
Where's the third one?
We opened one in Superior. So funny story on that. So we bought Chili Billies in November of 2023.
Okay.
In January of 2024, we found out our lease at Bluestone, where like the OG location was, wasn't being renewed. Crispin Green had come in and they wanted both spots. And
Krispy Kreme.
Crispin Green.
Oh, I was about to say, where's Krispy Kreme?
No. I wish.
Morning, dude.
Yeah.
I looked up how much it is to open a Krispy Kreme.
Wild.
Like 900,000.
Yeah.
I ain't got it.
No.
We will. Was 8-10%.
Yeah.
That's true.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Good.
So they were like, hey, your lease is not renewed. You have to be out by February.
Damn.
Yeah. It was
You a
wild.
month?
It was wild. And so we were like, hey, we got to run. Yeah. And so we looked everywhere, checked out everything. Nothing on the market was good. Because restaurants, what they say is location. And luckily, Adam's wife worked for Jason at the boat club, who also owned the Vanilla Bean. And we were like, hey, Jason, if you're ever trying to like rock and roll, all we wanted to do was take it from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Like we were like, you can do Vanilla Bean in the morning, we'll have it in the night. And he was like, nah, I don't want to do that. But you guys can have it if you buy all my equipment. And we were like, sick.
Kate.
That's a great deal. We did the math. Like we had to do something else in there because the rent was a lot higher. And we were like, well, we have all of this breakfast equipment. I guess Chili Billies is doing breakfast.
Yeah.
And you know how things are. Like we had loans to pay and everything. So we got into the space. We moved out of our space February 11th, got into the new space March 1st, opened March 26th with a full demo. Yeah, it was like 15-hour days, like just renovating, demoing. Probably one of the worst decisions we made in our business career is making Chili Billies have breakfast. We had a good breakfast. Like our food was quality. Just the thought in the back, we should have rebranded, which we did. So we did breakfast for about a year. Did not go well. Like people loved it, but like we just didn't see
For sure.
like
the numbers.
breakfast is hard.
Yeah.
And
there's so many breakfast places.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And like power to the Social House, Duluth Grill, like those guys do a great job and like they can keep it.
Yeah, y'all got it.
And so like after a year we were looking around and we were like, this isn't working. So we were talking to some other business owners in Duluth that run restaurants and we're like, hey, do you guys want to do the breakfast in the morning? We'll do Chili Billies at night, call it good. And one of them was like, nah, that's a dumb idea. You guys should do a burger shop. And we were like, okay, man, do you want to do a burger shop? He's like, no, you do it. And so luckily owning a marketing agency gives you a whole marketing team. Yeah. So we did a complete rebrand and we were like, hey, we don't want to like make people confused again because so many people were confused. Yeah. And so we just completely cut the name. We moved it to Madhouse Burgers, did the whole partnership thing. And so opened that in April?
Yeah, that was in spring.
Yeah.
I remember watching it. The mayor had came.
Yeah.
Yeah, and did it.
Yep. Yeah, he did a full little ceremony. I'm pumped. He asked if he could do like a celebrity bartending day, and then we're gonna donate a bunch of the money to a local nonprofit.
Yeah, like neighborhood youth services or
Yeah.
something like that. Sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
It's a great spot.
Yeah.
It'll good work there. Good like kids. We talk.
Yeah. Exactly. We do a give back day every month, so
dope.
we'll
So,
talk.
but Chili Billy's still exists.
Yes.
Just in Madhouse.
It's inside Madhouse, so you can. We're working on better signage.
Okay.
You get open, you get a list, and on that list is better signage.
And where is this location?
Do you know where Vanilla Bean used to be?
No.
All right, so by UMD. Oh, you know what's the supermarket?
Mount Royal Market.
Mount Royal. So right next to the liquor store.
Yeah.
So trust me, I was trying to figure out where the hell Madhouse Burger was myself.
Yeah.
So I stopped to ask somebody because every time I Googled it, I didn't think it was where it was at. Because I looked and I was like, nah, it ain't over. I know it's not over there.
Yeah.
So then somebody was like, oh, it's right here. I was like, oh. So I just walked over there, went in there and I talked to somebody because I wanted Madhouse to come to Taste of Imports.
Oh yeah.
And but I think that the timing just wasn't.
Yeah, I
at the
think
time.
I was getting married or something.
Yeah, something was going on.
Yeah.
Yep,
Next
so
year for sure.
definitely.
We're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, being from Fond du Lac, I very rarely go up in the UMD area.
For sure. Yeah, and it's really like we don't get many tourists. It's really that woodland neighborhood and the college students are our fans and market, which we're happy to have them.
hell yeah. So they gonna spend some money, especially on drunk nights. What time you gonna close?
9:30 right now, but we're gonna do a late night Fridays and Saturdays coming soon. Yeah.
Just trust me. I used to live on Waverly.
Oh yeah.
Right, behind the stadium.
Yeah.
And I remember coming home some nights thinking, man, I wish something was open other than Domino's.
Yeah.
I got so sick of Domino's.
Yeah.
Madhouse, I would have ate a burger 3 days a week.
Yeah. We start them at $7.99.
Yeah.
So what type of burgers are they?
We do smash.
Good.
Wonderful.
Good, because I don't eat. That's my question too.
Yeah.
If you did thick burgers,
No,
I would have came just to get you some marketing.
Hey,
but,
well, thank
I
you.
can't stand them.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. When I was younger, I used to really enjoy burgers, and then as I've aged, like a thick burger, it's just nasty.
It's nasty.
But you get them smash burgers,
Dog, with the crispy edges,
Yes.
and you still can keep the inside juicy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
We put a little, this is a secret, don't tell anybody, but we put a little bit of brown sugar in our meat to give it an extra
There
little
we go.
caramelization.
We like that.
Yeah.
I'm glad nobody watching this because people start doing that.
Hey,
Yeah.
if they do, they can call it the Madhouse way.
Boom. Hey, there it is.
Nice.
There it is. Dude, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in there and smack. Do you have?
Is this our next one?
That's our next one.
Okay, our next Taste Twin Ports is going to be Madhouse.
There we go. That's what I like to hear.
It's gonna be great.
Love it.
You got good fries.
We do.
All right.
Yeah,
Are you
that's
saying that? Or?
well. That's if you read our reviews. No matter what, like people have a terrible time. They'll be like, worst burger I've ever had for some
fries is
reason.
tough.
But they're like the fries. Yeah, the fries are the best I've ever had.
Hey,
Which is
that's make everything.
Yeah.
Like, and you know what's crazy is I don't even like fries.
Oh, yeah.
I only eat fries as long as I have something to eat on with.
oh yeah, we make a house-made ranch and a house-made Madhouse sauce.
All right, I hate ranch. I'm gonna go. Oh, you make it in house?
In-house.
I'll try it.
Yeah,
Then, 'cause I-
heavy buttermilk. It's super good, even if
try
you
it.
don't like ranch.
Okay,
Because
you got blue
right
cheese?
now, my favorite fry is Zeitgeist.
Oh, they do have a good fry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Zeitgeist fries. So
Yeah.
come in the cone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who else got good fries? Boomtown.
Boomtown. Oh yeah.
Ooh, listen,
Yeah.
Boomtown right now is my favorite.
Yeah.
Purely because two things. They got all you can eat wings. That's $20.
Oh,
the,
really?
the other day I ate 30 of them. It's a big night. I worked out before just so I can get my metabolism up. I mean, one of the heaviest days I ever put in.
Yeah.
Smack the wings.
There you go.
But on every day except Saturday, they have all you can drink mimosas for $15.
Oh wow.
Can't beat it.
Yeah.
13 flavors. Every time I go, I drink all 13.
That's wild.
Even you're still drinking the banana?
Yes, because you have to do it.
You can't do 12 out of the 13.
It's the name of the game.
I've watched you drink the banana and you gag.
It's terrible.
And I wonder.
Banana mimosa, think
Yeah,
about
that does
it.
not
And
sound
it's
good.
thick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
my
it like
God.
real banana or is it like the?
It's muddled banana. Like
Okay.
Muddled. Well,
But like, is it the artificial like Laffy Taffy banana or is
No,
it like
no,
the
no, no.
like
No,
they
this
throw a
tastes-
banana in there?
this is banana.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
One of the worst things I've ever. But I do it every time, and I only fill my thing up. You know, can I just try to shoot it real quick?
Oh yeah.
Get
Yeah.
it done.
Yeah.
Just because you got to. It's,
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yes, you do, and that's what you're missing out on. You're missing out on these
Yeah.
things.
I mean, when I was in college, yes, I would agree. But as I've aged,
Stop using the word aged, okay? Because like you're not like a steak or something. All right. As you got older,
as I got older,
you can say age when we turn 50.
Then you're a fine wine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 43.
No, a couple more years. Damn, 43. Mm-hmm. How old are you?
28.
28, 33. Dang. We getting old, boys.
Here we are. My
Yeah,
back's
no.
starting to hurt.
So it's go time. But in your future, do you have any more or business ventures coming up, or are you right now just kind of settling in, letting things work a little bit?
Well, so we acquired Duluth Candy Company, so we're doing that.
Seeing that.
So we have wholesale popcorn that we've been putting around in stores.
Very cool.
And then we just acquired on Tuesday AdMax, which is
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm.
which owns does the publishing for the
Duluthian,
Duluthian,
yep.
Positively Superior,
Mm-hmm.
those little campus coupons at UMD.
I've seen those, yep.
Yep. And then so we're coupling that with Finden. I guess this is the public announcement, so I haven't told anybody yet. Oh man.
It's gonna be a crazy video.
He just made a public announcement.
Public announcement.
Oh, that's all good. You guys are the first to publicly. We haven't put out to press or anything.
Dude,
Lot.
this is huge.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
you don't get this kind of
that-
news anywhere else, yo.
The Canada Dry knew it was exploding with excitement.
Yeah.
Sponsor them.
Sponsor, please.
Yeah.
Get us on Canada.
Yeah,
We're not far from Canada either.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Why is it called Canada Dry?
Is it made in Canada?
Or is it Canada Ginger?
Because, what was that? Mayor of Toronto just poured out the Crown Royal. I don't know if you saw that,
No.
but Crown Royal moved their production into the U.S. And so he took a bottle of Crown Royal and poured it out. So,
In, like,
hey, I'm going to tell
solidarity.
you right now, if Canada Dry is up in Canada, our next episode, we're pouring that out.
I know it's
You can play at that game.
It's owned by the Dr. Pepper Keurig Company,
Dr. Pepper.
which they just got bought out too. A wild acquisition.
We're going to have to Google this because now I want to know.
If you're ever bored, the soda market is a wild web of
Oh, I bet.
yeah.
Let me tell you the story real quick.
Well,
This is-
okay, before you get to that. So I remember hearing back in the day, like Burger King, McDonald's, it's really owned by the soda companies, that they have ultimate control over everything.
Yeah, there's a time when PepsiCo also has their food. So Pepsi and Doritos were owned by the same company, and then I think at one point, I think that's owned by Yum Brands or something like that. That owns Taco Bell, KFC, all of that jet. Like it's just monopolies over monopolies.
It
all
reminds
about
me
BlackRock.
Idiocracy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like we're proud to be one of America's 4 companies.
Yeah.
I mean, we're heading in that direction.
It is
And
wild.
I'm telling you right now, I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, I love it.
Dude, all I do is look at this stuff.
Yeah.
And I learned so much about BlackRock is the wildest thing in the world. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's
Which we love, BlackRock. They're a great company.
one of the best.
Yes.
They had never watched this. We could have just said something that triggered a response. Oh,
That's
no.
true.
Yeah.
We'll find out if I wake up tomorrow.
That's right.
So, but I was watching this thing on Coca-Cola,
Oh yeah.
and Christmas at one time wasn't as popular as it was, and Coca-Cola was starting to die down. Like once they removed cocaine from it, like it was crazy. Coca-Cola decided that they wanted to rebrand around Christmas. Excuse me, before the 1900s, Santa Claus wore green. This is insane. Santa Claus wore green. Coca-Cola decided
The real Santa Claus wore green.
the OG Santa.
Okay.
Nicholas.
Okay.
Saint. This before he was a saint.
Okay.
This is OG Nick.
Okay.
Wore green. Coca-Cola decided they wanted to change Saint Nick's colors to red and white. So they was putting out all these ads of Santa and during Christmas wearing red and white. Always holding the Pepsi. So that, like, if you find
Coke.
old Pepsi memorabilia,
No,
it
Coke.
always Coke. Damn, sorry. Yeah. If you find old Coke memorabilia, it's always Coca-Cola in the hands of Santa.
Wild.
Which is crazy. So they've rebranded Christmas using Coca-Cola.
The power of marketing.
The power of marketing.
And like the diamond ring, the 3-month salary was a Cartier ad. I believe, it might not be Cartier, but like it was a diamond company ad that started that whole trend of if you're gonna do a wedding, it must be 3 months. And it like a lot of the things we do today are solely because of marketing that was created years ago.
Well, and De Beers.
Who?
I mean, De Beers diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
Beers, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying beers. I was like, what about beer?
I was hearing De Bears, like the
yeah.
SNL
Bears.
skit.
And De Beers.
Yeah. It's like, we can't talk about them.
No, please don't. That's worse than Black Rock.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Yeah, because I just watched something last night or the day before about like the diamond market and how really diamonds are not rare.
At all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you see all the gold they just found in, was it Ghana? Like $1 trillion worth of gold in one mine.
Oh, good for them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely crazy. Like, there's so many minerals over in the Middle East that don't make sense. I mean, I feel like that's why all the wars are over anyway.
Yeah. And you
We don't
think
even
about
care.
like,
We gotta talk about something else.
into marketing the diamonds,
Yeah.
like they really said like everybody has to have a diamond.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it has to be,
Yeah.
you know, a woman's best friend and all this stuff. And it's like, what is it? It's just a clear rock.
all it is.
Yeah.
It's
a
crazy.
rock. Without it, y'all still married.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's insane.
Unless Security Jewelers wants to sponsor this, then diamonds are
Yes,
super
right.
important.
Security,
Yeah.
listen, y'all bring a diamond here.
Yeah.
This show is y'all's.
Yeah.
Security Jewelers Podcast.
Well, it could have. You know, my uncle owned Security Jewelers
really?
back before I sold it.
Oh, okay.
Jack, yeah. Shout out to Jack.
Big Jack. Big Jack.
Big Jack.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jack.
Yeah,
Jack's a goon. One of the coolest guys. We need to have him on the podcast just to talk.
that would be great.
That would be fun.
He was just on our. Well, we haven't released it yet, and we should probably tell the viewers. I mean, we're a little behind on our Taste to Imports
A little behind.
because football season started. We got a lot of things going on, but our next one coming out is going to be Max Burgers,
Madhouse.
Madhouse Burgers. Yep,
Go
Madhouse.
Max.
Yeah. We'll rebrand. It's okay.
It's gonna be a crazy rebrand.
Yeah.
Yes.
It'll be crazy.
We're just going to cross off the D, put an X,
Yeah,
call it good.
Big X. Where did the name Madhouse Burgers come from? Was that already something? Because you say you partnered.
Yeah. So we just did that as marketing. It's our own thing,
Got it.
like never existed. The way that we do our brandings through Finden is it's literally spaghetti on the wall. Like we come up with 1,000 names and we just look at them. Like we had some terrible ones, like Bankrupt Burger. That was a bad one that
Worse.
stuck way too long. We were like, well, if we don't do well, we're gonna go bankrupt. So let's just call it Bankrupt Burgers. We had, and then it was like we wanted something that was like crazy fun and was kind of wacky enough where it moved the eye. And it's like, what if we did like the Madhouse, like a asylum or a loony bin. And so we started with that and it was too scary. And then we went like very cartoony, like Noodle Arm is what it's called.
Yeah.
Where it's like the old Mickey Mouse or the Cuphead.
Yep.
And that just didn't fit. And then we were like, what if we did a scientist and like mad scientist? And so that's kind of where it went from.
And that works. That works a lot. Not only with the burger part, but because Chili believes in it.
Exactly.
It's almost like you making it a sign. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. We gotta start thinking like this, Joe.
I know.
We got a lot to do.
A lot of spaghetti on the wall.
Lot of
That's
spaghetti.
the secret.
But I haven't had spaghetti in a long time either.
Oh man, if you haven't, Clyde's Spaghetti doesn't mess
Clyde,
around.
really?
Yeah, they make their noodles themselves, and it just can't beat.
I've never eaten at Clyde Iron.
Oh, they have wood fire pizza too.
So fire.
It is so good. The
You know who
OG.
got the best wood fire pizza?
Ursa?
He knows. He
Boom.
knows.
Yeah.
It's the best wood fire pizza I've ever had in my life.
That was the very first taste from
Very
Boyce.
first, and to this day we haven't found a better pizza.
No.
You guys need to do Clyde then. I think it'll blow your mind.
We hate Clyde. They got a lot to show in Clyde too. You know, because they got the whole.
Oh, we've talked about Clyde.
We have.
And that's going to be a little bit bigger one too, because they brew
Yeah.
in there,
that's
and
right.
so we want to get all that camera angles.
Yeah.
And,
It's where they also have a coffee roaster in there. They do their own coffee.
I hate coffee.
Yeah.
It reminds me of cigarettes.
That's fair.
Yeah. Face starts.
Many years ago, the first company I owned was I was a repo man.
Oh, nice.
And so I do repossessions and process service.
Max's Repo.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, Maxwell House Repos.
There we go.
Yeah. And I had toured Clyde.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was looking for a new lot to put my vehicles in. And we went in there, and because Charter Films in Superior, that's where my lot was.
Oh, yeah.
And then Charter Films had bought that out. So I started touring locations, and I thought of indoor storage, went to Clyde, toured it, and I'm like, oh man, this place it was so run down, and there was like
it was
pigeon
bad.
shit all over the place.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I don't think this is gonna work. And then Clyde bought it and just turned it into this beautiful place. I mean, that was before the Heritage went in there.
Really?
That was a long time ago, yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, they did a beautiful job in there.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really, and that back room is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
I love that second level. And you can do so much in there.
Now they have another building right behind it. Last year we had our ski banquet.
Oh, yeah.
In
right.
like that second building. It
There was
really nice.
a wedding or something in there this past spring,
Nice.
if I remember. Maybe. I don't remember. I know something was going on. I thought it was a wedding. Could be wrong. But
Well, and that's where Tracy Lundeen had his big party. Not in the new one, but in the original.
The original one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we was there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Shout out to Tracy. As we wrap up, we asked everybody a question, and don't think of it as like something you would change.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you could go back and say something to your younger self, what would it be?
It's a good question. So yeah, like high school Andrew was not motivated. He lived a very, very boring life, I would say. So I would probably, and when are we talking like 5-year-old Andrew? When should I go back?
27-year-old.
27. So like just a year ago.
I'll say a time in your life where you needed whatever you're about to say when you needed that
Okay.
most.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just say, I think in high school, it was just, it's so, you have so much pressure to not like take chances. And I think I would just say like, take chances, try new things, because it's wild how much fun you have going outside of the box.
For sure. Yeah. No, that's a good one. That's really good. I know working with kids every day, like I always try to get the kids to see life in a totally different perspective.
For sure.
And try something that you've never done before because you might absolutely love it.
Oh, yeah.
You could hate it too, but that's okay. At least you know now.
Exactly.
You know, so like that comfort zone get people in too much trouble or just keep you so stagnant.
Yeah.
You know, so and yeah, you've definitely taken chances. I mean, you went from Belize to Chili Billies.
Yeah.
The spectrum is crazy.
Wild.
Lionfish that can kill anything to ice cream.
Ice cream. I'll take ice cream any day.
Anything.
Lionfish ice cream.
Lionfish.
Just you wait. Yep.
10%.
10%.
We got 20 coming right
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
We're good.
Belize special.
We're locked in right now.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks again for being on with us, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
appreciate it. Heck yeah. And thank y'all for being on with us. And like always, like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you next time.
Boom.
Boom.